Why hello everyone, my name is Yu and welcome back to my Genshin Impact playthrough. Today we're going to be touching on a new event with Arataki Itto and the Iridescent tour, which I'm still surprised they didn't include or even cameoed uh Xinyan, there we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, because Xinyan was like all about this tour happening all across the VAT, and she missed it every single time. She even went to Inazuma for it and didn't get the chance. But here it is now in Inazuma, and we don't see Xinyan anywhere. Maybe she will make an appearance, but because she's not on the cover, I really doubt that. And also, hey, they were playing a tune from Itto's demo, which I'm guessing we're going to be hearing a lot during the music minigame. Okay, invitation from the Arataki gang. Wanna guess who this is from? Bingo! It's me, amigo! That's right, your bestest bud who's been down here in Inazuma missing you. I recently ran into a new Fontanian friend, and he said they got a music festival called the Iridescent tour over there. Now, yours truly instantly thought of that drum-along festival we had last time, and how we drummed it on, how we drummed it up on Amakane Island, singing and scarfing roasted lavender melons. Oh yeah. Now those are some great memories. You haven't forgotten either, right, compadre? Compadre? But yeah, it'd be great if you could forget the part about the Tenryu Commission botching their jobs and arresting me totally by mistake. So this time, I've decided to work with my new pal and host an event, an even bigger, even better, even wilder musical party. And it's gonna be called the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour, the Force of Awesomeness. What do you think? Doesn't the name alone just set your soul on fire? So stop dragging your feet and get your Tushi? What? Tushi on over to Watatsumi Island, because the one and only has still got a lot to say. Be there or be square. If you're a no-show, then there's no show. Disclaimer, of course I didn't have Shinobu transcribe this for me. He totally did. Oh, okay. So we are starting off with a bang.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Yo, this is the venue. Sheesh. Are you sure that's safe? There they are. There's Dvorak and Itto.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog.
Even
if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Jack Attack? What? That dog. What dog are we talking about?
Itto, it's just a myth.
My boy Marco. What dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon!
Hey, the real one.
You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah!
Is it just me, or is the blur kind of more intense than usual in the background? Which is really nice. I really love that. But I don't think I've seen it like that before.
Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Yeah, we've met before.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
And your awesome guitar.
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Ah.
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Itto?
So
Is
much
he helping you
sincerity
with
and
the
happiness in
iridescent
his
story
voice.
now?
Oh, you better believe it, Mini Melon. But that's only half the story.
The point. that finger point is.
This is no ordinary Iridescent tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness!
Of course, Itto is with his very extravagant animation.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard
Huh?
of Bullchucker Rock before?
I love his animations. They really did a good job with. They always do a good job when he's on screen.
Moo, moo, moo!
The fuck? Oh, Max.
Don't try and understand it, Mini Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some Lavender Melon Rock.
Come on, Paimon, go all out.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct.
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
Words of wisdom, my guy, words of wisdom. Make rock and roll, not war. I guess they are aware.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, and not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. So did this dog get injured too?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
That looked like... what's his face? What's his name? Taromaru.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Hey, a king among canines is Goro. Actually, well, yeah, he's a king. Miss Hina is a queen. Where did you hear about this?
In Rito. I was actually there while the war was going on.
But they didn't let you pass, did they?
It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
Some other risks.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with Mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
Yeah, and that's why you will never stoop down to their level and make as much Mora.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the
Rock
dice,
down?
and roll with the punches, and that sort of stuff.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Kinda.
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Itto is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
So you're the investor.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
I have faith in Itto. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area.
Oh no.
And has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
Oh, you sweet summer child, Dvorak.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, alright? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
What I'm saying goes, because I've got my bro Ayato.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can
I
doubt
love
it
the smugness
all
of
you
Paimon.
want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire.
That too. That too, I suppose. From the event. What was it? I'm blanking on the name. It was a festival, an Azuma festival. Oh, okay. By the way, she's not a mini melon. You gotta address her correctly, okay? She is mini pie, okay?
And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Yeah, that's right.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about the Kanjo Commission?
Okay, fair. No first name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Yep.
Huh? No! I mean the taxes. Yeah.
The awkward smile. The he doesn't. It stays there.
But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like, like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
He's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles.
That's right. I don't think he knows who Ayato really is. I forgot about that. He doesn't even know the influence he...
In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Itto of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Maybe in cards, yeah.
Did you make that saying up?
Look at him being proud.
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent.
That's right. Even though you got to go to the hospital after that, but...
Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Itto's events.
What? What do you mean?
During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Really now?
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
The Arataki gang never ceases to amaze.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Itto has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Well, that's something he can do, yeah.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Oh no, this is gonna be a grand... Well, When are the Miss Hina allegations are gonna go away?
Wait, you know Goro?
Yup, I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters, but I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
Oh no. Did he figure it out?
You've, heard of Miss Hina,
The faces, their faces, they even blink in sync.
Miss Hina, so you...
Okay, the voiceover didn't do these animations justice. I'm sure in other languages she's like, "I." That would have been so funny.
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me.
What did she tell you?
After falling for the Tenryou Commission's tricks
What
at the
did she tell
Drumalong
you?
Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example.
Okay.
So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island.
Okay.
She wrote me
And?
back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro.
No way.
I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
That's crazy.
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
You know, like the Shogun.
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
So rock and roll.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Sure you don't want us to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum.
Canine conundrum.
There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But, the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action.
The jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone.
Have fun, compadre.
Fancy.
Gotta dash.
Now that's a dash speed right there.
What a character. Gotta admire his enthusiasm, though.
Yeah, he's definitely someone who you could write a song about.
Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
Could you tell me the roasting lavender melon zone? This ain't your daddy's Iridescent tour. What? What is that supposed to mean? Alright. Let's see.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like.
Let's go. The horn.
If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Itto says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel. Damn.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Itto's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it.
That is true. And you don't want that, do you?
Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little.
I am so glad that we are actually getting an event. Actually, I think another event. with Hazo. Because I think Hazo was in one of the events. I just don't remember which one. I think we've seen him before. Outside of the hangout, I mean, I could be wrong though.
But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done. We should help out.
Get
We
things
can't let
done.
this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Yeah, I can handle it.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
You need but ask.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin.
Okay.
Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Itto is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
This better be a Miss Hina love song. I'm just saying. And if this is gonna be a cutscene... Okay, first of all, I'm sure that Max Mittelman will do his job well. I'm sure he will show the rock and roll spirit. But also, I hope we're not gonna get any rapping. like one of the last years. Was it last year? Or the 2 years? No, it was last year, I think. I think it was last year. With Hu Tao and Jin Yan. By the way, no, I'm not throwing any shade at the voice actors. Not in the slightest. It is all about the production and the time needed. Because they clearly didn't have enough time to arrange everything properly and had to improvise. But oh well.
Ugh, typical bull chucker always has to be the center of attention.
I can't with you, Paimon, I can't. what's going into you? You're so competitive with him, but that's not the first time, so... But you're clearly being petty. Why don't you do a song too, Paimon?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure! No
Yeah?
one would give Itto a second look after that!
Yeah, well, why don't you prove yourself, huh?
Pretty sure he'd yell out, Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts! And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out!
Itto just being like a little crybaby, just running off. I can't. That's too good.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
Alright. So, are you gonna be getting never mind. Where is the roasted lavender melon? It's not working. Let me fix this. Much better. I guess she would love to hear that music. Apparently.
Well,
Hey,
if
there
it
they
isn't the
are.
Traveler and Paimon.
There they are.
Wow, Shinobu and Heizo! What a surprise!
Fancy seeing you two together.
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
A sneaking suspicion. Let's go! Heizo's out of the cage! Or a jar.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
You've been caught red-handed.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Just an excuse for you to think about me. I get it. It's great to see you both.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Heizo to be the first one to show up.
Are you a fan of rock and roll too?
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
Really now?
So, why isn't Sara here?
Why don't you think again, Paimon? That's interesting that Itto knows Heizo.
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Itto. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter.
Oh no. You coward, Tengu!
Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
Let's go nuts.
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Itto off the roof.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
If she's not in her cave. that's I don't know why, it's so funny just imagining Kokomi climbing that roof and throwing Sara out of there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Hey, that's so sweet.
Magnanimous?
Magnanimous.
I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
I'm gonna roast the shit out of you.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Damn.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to send?
I'm gonna roast the shit out of you.
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Itto before, and so did some of Itto's former cellmates.
Damn. Damn. Oh my god. It's it's like a neighborhood just how do you say that? It's like a neighborhood gathering some stuff for their homeless friend in the neighborhood.
So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Wow. Come back anytime. We're happy to see you.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the traveler, I should probably get going.
you're not staying. That's all you're here for.
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party.
That's
But I
good
have
to
some
hear.
business to attend to in Rito first.
Business, you say? Hmm? Is it about the dog?
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
You know who might have an inside scoop? Charlotte.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists.
Given that what we know about Inazuma and that they brought it up during the event, I'm sure that it's not just a rumor.
What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation.
I've got my intuition.
Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads.
Are you sure it won't impact your work? Genshin Impact?
Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I'd better get back to delivering these invitations. Gotta make sure the big party's a success.
There are 2 wolves inside of him. One is a loner. The other one is...
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Paimon again, just... manipulating the world. Say the thing, and it just manifests.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak! We'll get on it right away!
Yeah, sure. Perfect timing, You can't fool me, Paimon.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
Flexing. That's it. Hey. Rock and roll. Ooh. Wait. That's Goro's theme. I recognize it. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. I feel like it's the same one, yeah. At first I thought this was like a rendition. Hey, there's the dog. Man, I do love the colors here. Go to challenge. Oh, okay, that's a different one. No way! No, no way! Okay, that's a different one. The Komori Tea House. There's no way that. Okay, you know what? That that actually reminded me of that
Inactivity serves
incident
no purpose whatsoever.
where people were trying, some guys were trying to steal, was it the Noel cutout? And this is just, this is just, Itto stole the cutout for himself. Oh no. I am so sick of this. Please tell me that this plotline with Miss Hina ends this event with Goro and Itto meeting face to face and talking about it. Actually, now that I think about it, Goro's never seen the Miss Hina cutout. We hid that from him. And since it's here during the festival, and Goro is most likely going to be at the festival, he will probably see that.
Hello.
I would imagine.
Would you like to practice some music?
Yes, I would. Oh, I'd like to decorate the venue. Well,
Great. Before you get started, you'll want to calibrate your instrument. Everyone's playing style is slightly different. Let me help you with that.
sure. Let's see. Calibrate. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. So...
Hello. Would you... Great. I've been looking forward to hearing you play.
Interface style. Ooh. Nahida, Zhongli. Okay, you know what? We will see those. We will see those. So for now, it's based on the score. We've got Linny, Nahida, Zhongli. Man, I love these. I love how they look. There's Farina. There is Farina. This is gonna be... Farina is going to be, like, my favorite, probably. Okay, let's see. Let's try with Linny. Ooh. There's even previous compositions. Oh, and there's the compositions that players made. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. The one and only king. Okay, let's try. The horn. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Raiden just playing. Okay, that clearly doesn't match the music. I'm so sad that the music is so delayed. But I do just love... God damn it. Ah. Damn it. I love the music. Ah! It's so offbeat. This is so offbeat. This is so offbeat, I can't. I really, really enjoy the music from the character demos. Beat note sound instrument based on the score. Calibration, let's see. Calibrate. Maybe this will help? I don't know. I wanna try again. Oh, maybe with this one. Maybe it'll help? I don't know. That actually helps a bit. Ah, I'm so bad at this. No! I'm so bad at this. God damn it. Oh my god. No! God damn it. Oh my god. I've never been good at rhythm games. That's insane. Yeah. That's just crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do that on my own. I don't wanna torture you guys. Although... I don't know. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it on my own. Okay, so I see that the story will continue after we decorate the venue. So I guess I'll do that for now. I don't think I'm gonna need... Okay, Shikano and Hazel letter. The second, the third. I asked some Rito residents, but none of them have heard of that which you call Nimken on the battlefield. The sheer lack of information quite surpassed my expectations. This is quite strange even for information that has not yet spread widely. I will continue searching for clues. This letter is elegantly written. Okay, it's the same one. The second letter. I tried a different approach today, which unexpectedly yielded some relevant information. During the war, the International Trade Association had an organization registered with it that specialized in pet treatment and trade known as the Puppy Union. Its symbol just happens to be a dog wearing a bamboo hat. Not that this proves anything alone, but I found two other suspicious things. 1. After the war, the Puppy Union very quickly cancelled its registration. 2. The Puppy Union's event funding went through the at least 6 layers of transfers, quite suspicious. I will continue investigating. That is sus. Seems to be related. Well, wasn't this quite the day? I tried to investigate the people who had dealings with this Puppy Union as much as I could, and I found 2 main hidden sources of funding. One is the Foreign Trade Association. In fact, the union could be considered a subsidiary of the former. You may not be aware of the particulars regarding said union, but they are closely connected to Sangonomiya. The second source is more interesting still. You'd never guess, but it's Komori Tea House, and of course the Yashiro Commission isn't far behind the curtain. So I wasn't far off by saying that the dog looked like Taramaru. A fascinating turn of events, no? Sangonomiya and the Yashiro Commission. I wonder what your little secret is. I have my guesses, but I'll need more evidence to prove it. Details of deals regarding pets. We should have records of such things at the police station. I'll get in touch with Yoriki Owada. I just noticed her in the background. Is it her? Or is it just like a decoration? That's gotta be her, right? What you doing here? Strange Daruma. Oh, Lily Pichu. Oh, Lily Pichu. Grow. Very tall.
Grow taller.
She's having a nightmare. But that's funny. What's she doing here? I wonder if we're gonna find any other people like that around at some point. Well, anyway. Let's see where this goes.
Thank you both so much. At last, everything on the list is done. I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so do we just wait? No, we just... Yeah, we do. We do just wait, so next day 14. Let me just see the venue. So there's the book stall. There's huge shells. They're so cute. There's a weasel with a helmet on and a sword. And there's Tomoki with his dango stall. And the fireworks. And bowls. Okay. Next time 14. Let's go. I'm excited to see this cutscene. Because I think both Itto and Paimon are going to sing. Which I am excited to hear. Yeah, that's so cute. Come on.
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This place looks amazing. Even better than I'd imagined.
Yeah, that's all me. That's me.
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
You are very welcome.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
Okay, Paimon.
Hey, look at that. My favorite melon's a fast learner. Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
Okay.
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
So she didn't even want it. She didn't expect. She was set up.
Getting cold feet? Ah, don't blame ya. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along after all.
Don't blame ya. Oh, Paimon, backing down from a challenge ain't very rock and roll.
What? Paimon is too rock and roll. Paimon was just being humble.
Yeah.
Then bring it on.
Damn, the diss.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
Go big or go home. Oh, by the way, did you ever find that dog?
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around
Or maybe it's in
Tenshukaku again. You'll give
Komori
Kojo
tea
Sara
house.
a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning.
Yep. Just like last time. Good old times.
So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully the riding shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Damn. Well, we will be awaiting the Tenryou Commission's arrival soon.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for.
You say what we're all thinking, man.
Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Damn, this is some mug ass.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Damn, the rivalry though.
Game on, Mini Melon!
That's right. Put some respect on the melon.
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Itto!
Alright, Mini Pie.
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Yeah, sure. I wonder where they are, if it's the only venue.
Cool, yeah, let's go see them! Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
Oh, they're all here. Ah, the boys, the gang. The gang is all here.
Hey, Traveler, some of your friends are here.
Okay. Yeah, I really like what they are doing with Paimon's voice. It's way less annoying. And it's just way more competitive and cocky and smug. And that's just so much personality. I love that. So, Hazel and Sayu, what you doing?
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
I've seen some letters.
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
So, what did you learn? I've seen, I've actually forgotten by now. I just can't remember the name they used.
I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sangonomiya.
Them working together, yeah.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Well,
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away. Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. Yuriki Owada should be able to help find what I need. In
interesting.
the meantime, you'll just have to be patient.
It's not surprising at all. Yashiro Commission just wishes well for the people of Inazuma, and supporting Sangonomiya was just an obvious way for them to do so.
I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Itto was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it.
That would be a show. I also wouldn't want to miss that. But yeah, since Yashiro Commission also helped Kazuha escape, I wouldn't be surprised that they also helped Sangonomiya Island. You know who else is performing tonight? You have a guess? It's Mini Pie!
Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hanamizaka?
Long-serving voice, quote unquote. They know what they are doing. They know that Paimon is our voice. Because Traveler doesn't speak much. Hey, they don't call her flying rock and roll fuel for nothing.
I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
He's such a hype man.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames!
Hey, we learn from the best, Paimon. Are you still sleeping? Poke face. Okay. I just realized that they are. No! No, he saw it! No! After all the trouble we went through. After all the trouble we went through of trying to hide this poster from his eyes in his hangout. Now he sees it all. I want to make a picture. I want to commemorate this historical moment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this oh no. That looked bad. That looked very bad. What do you want from my Miss Hina, huh? That's so good. What are you guys up to?
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfit.
I wonder... Who does she remind you of?
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
I wonder...
She really is the spitting image.
Isn't she?
Of who?
I wonder.
Goro, Kokumi, hey!
He's so stupid.
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
Hey, what's up, pretty?
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were. This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki Gang music festival.
Her smile is so welcoming. I hear that Goro helped to secure the venue.
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so
Oh, no.
I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Itto.
Yep.
Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause. Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero? Although sadly probably not a true story. Have either of you heard anything about that?
Have you heard anything, Kokumi?
Oh, you know, bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah, I wonder.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers.
You know, Paimon.
Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Itto came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something.
On Miss Hina?
Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all?
What is this glitching?
I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
the sheer horror on their faces.
Oh,
I feel like I've met her before, but... Sorry, it doesn't ring a bell.
Maybe it's just me.
They're nods. They're slight nods.
she probably just looks similar to someone you know.
Yeah,
Like how the Traveler looks similar to his sister. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
Do you... Maybe you have some siblings of your own?
I see. That does make sense.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle. I It's so obvious that Kokumi knows. Kokumi just knows. Cause the bros just knows. Bros don't suppose,
Oh,
cause
you're
bros
a
just
real
knows.
trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
Ooh.
I promised Itto that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
What's up, homies?
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
It's been too long. Actually, well, yeah, it kind of was.
Well, looks like I owe
Not
the
really,
Arataki
actually.
gang a
It
huge
wasn't that
thank
long.
you.
No.
If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next.
The last time I saw Yoimiya was during the Fontaine Festival. Tomobo, on the other hand, was a while ago.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma's complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
Ah, why don't you come visit me, though? Or travel with me.
Ah, that's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Hey, that doesn't depend on me. It depends on Hoyoverse. Making either these kinds of events, or just make it so that you guys are just roaming the world somewhere, so we can just chat. Thank you both. That means a lot.
Of course. Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys.
What is it?
So, Itto says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How
Yeah.
amazing is that?
I know, right?
What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
Yeah, Toma. How's Taramaro these days?
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key K9 short.
One key K9, huh? I know about your K9.
But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone repeatedly without leaving a trail for anyone to follow.
Exactly.
Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks.
If it really was a dog, it would have to be the... what are they called? Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Shimatsuban, there we go. The Shimatsuban. And we know that Taramaro is part of the Shimatsuban.
As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They
In
had a
cahoots.
specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
In cahoots with Ayato. Most
Sounds
likely.
kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
I doubt they had the manpower either.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made the story up as something to capture people's imaginations.
Okay, you sneakster. I know you're just covering up tracks.
I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
They are insisting, everyone is insisting in this event, that, oh, don't worry about it, it's just an imagination. That's just, nothing. I don't buy it.
Kind of like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
That is true.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
It's always great when Yoimiya is involved.
Lemon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing.
Come on,
Come
Paimon,
on,
it's
let's
time
get
for
to
you
the
to
jam zone.
practice.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here.
God, Sangonomiya Island, Watatsumi Island, I should say. It's so pretty. I can't. This is one of the prettiest places in this game.
Sure
Just
am.
legitimate.
I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music, so... Light rock!
Light rock!
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Ito's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
That's nice.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
I think he was gaslit into thinking, the dog doesn't matter, it's not important.
Yes, but that's all it was, the initial inspiration. Doesn't matter if we change it to an Onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
That is true. That is true.
Spirit? What do you mean?
It means that the meaning behind the story is still there. The inspiration is still there. It's just that the main imagery is a little twisted.
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
Do you think people have been getting too hyper-focused on the dog story?
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first?
That's really fitting, because basically Marco always tells the same. Just enjoy the music. The context doesn't matter.
Paimon's gotta get practicing, or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
I should say that you can enjoy the music without a context, but the context enriches it. But you don't need to have the context.
By all means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage. Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called?
Let's see.
I got reincarnated as an Onikabuto and flipped the world upside down?
Yeah, that's a light novel touch.
What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
Soft rock, actually.
Soft rock. I thought this was gonna be light rock. I gotta see these lyrics.
No peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song.
Alright, okay. The intrigue is there.
Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
I believe in you. The time flies by and night soon falls. Music lovers take turns showcasing their talent on the stage. Whoops and cheers ring out as the crowd grows louder and the atmosphere gets wilder. Before you know it, the moment has arrived. Let's see it. Are we gonna get a cutscene? And the crowd goes wild!
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Itto
The illustrious.
and Miss Paimon.
Oh no, she's so nervous. Oh no, she was acting so tough. But look at her face.
The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called
Oh no.
I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down.
Okay.
Take it away.
Let's see it. Woo! Come on. It is a cutscene. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. She's so nervous. And he's confident. Oh my.
Arrow to the heart.
Damn.
Shifted into dark.
The pipes. Tomo just waving his hand.
The beef hereby bequeath all my mora. 200
Damn.
goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama.
Damn. The pipes though.
400
Damn!
Only a shell remains.
Damn!
Naughty goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
Cause we'll get
Still rivalry is amazing.
born as a beetle next time.
Only Kabuto, raise your heart.
To a world
The
beyond
pipes on
the
Paimon though! Itto's slaying this.
rosy skies.
I cannot believe that actually happened. Max fucking Mittelman. And the jazzy feeling, it's incredible. Oh my god. Wow. I was not expecting Max to go this hard. I'm astonished by by Max Mittelman's performance. But also Paimon. Paimon was very cute. She did a really good job. I'm very proud of her. It was clearly made intentionally that she was like holding herself back. She was very... She didn't really believe in herself at that moment. Itto was full on in it. He had so much confidence in himself. And it was no matter if he was doing well or not well, which he was doing well, but it didn't matter. It did not matter to him. But you could see how worried Paimon was. She was so... She was lacking faith in herself. It was like she was holding back, almost. But even though she was nervous and stuff, she still did such a great job, in my opinion. It was incredible. It was so good. Oh my god. After an exhilarating song to end the night, many people begin to leave. But you and your friends approach the stage to congratulate the two rock stars. Ah, the respect for each other.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
Yeah, it wasn't really rock, was it? That was jazz. There was some romantic stuff. It was it was operatic. I'm not even sure how to describe all that. It was such a huge mix, but there was barely any rock and roll in it. Barely.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
It's definitely not hard metal.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
You kinda did. But what matters is our friendship.
Okay, Bullchugger, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Yeah, you did great together. You made a great duo.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I really want to hear this song in all of languages. That was so good.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
I may be biased, but I was so enchanted by Itto's voice. It's just me and him. We sing similarly, so I was like, "Whoa! I wish I could do that."
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Ooh. Okay. Me personally, my bias, I would choose Itto, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let Paimon down. I don't want anyone to feel belittled, and I could see how worried she was. And I feel I would just ruin her day if I said that it was Itto. I can't do it to her. I can't do it to him. I can't. Anyway, what a nice weather. Just completely change the topic. You're both rock stars. Even though my honest opinion is, again, Itto did spectacularly, I would have still chosen You're Both Rock Stars. Either way, out of respect for both of them. But the last option is so funny. I really want to press it.
Hey, don't try to change the subject.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Itto and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances.
That's what I'm saying.
I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey,
Jack,
if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know
can't.
what the spirit of rock and roll means.
Jack Attack.
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. Just like me and Paimon.
I guess that's his new motto.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
Yeah, in my opinion, there's no like an official definition of these kinds of things. It just everyone has a different interpretation of it, and that's basically what it is. It's something that makes people passionate, and it's different for everyone.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikapito in the song, having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
What's your rock and roll? Fireworks?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so, was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
That is a beautiful interpretation.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
Shinobu, what about you?
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
And out of prison.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Shogun had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Is that her cue?
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Itto by now. Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokumi and Goro go?
That is true. They skedaddled.
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there.
I can see the melons.
As for the other two, they couldn't stick around because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass on their regards, though.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Itto wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang. Itto, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Itto is slowly working to gain respect from all these people. I'm just imagining how far he's come from just the time from his story quest. So many people now respect him, and he has so many connections.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this. A lot of people showed up because they knew he'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure we find a way to get him on stage.
Wow, the words of praise for the one and only himself.
How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, cause next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Ayo? Does it mean the Traveler's singing next event? Perhaps? Mayhaps? Don't tease me like that. Oh?
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryou Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it. But that was never the main goal.
The Puppy Union, that's what the name was.
We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
Yep.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate.
I would respect her even more. Actually now knowing that, I respect her even more. For saving the lives of even her enemies. Because they are just the lives of the people.
If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now.
Yeah?
So it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission even during the war.
True.
I see.
Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Miss Hina? What makes you say that?
Don't do this to him. Don't break it to him.
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young, popular, pretty. And she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need as you are. So it looks like you have some competition.
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard to stay ahead of the competition.
You're so stupid. Hey, the girls. Enjoying the festival, huh?
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding
She saw
that
them.
I hand over the dog.
Hand over the
So
dog.
I am here to see what on earth it was all about.
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
Damn.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sara.
No way.
I've never heard the name Arataki before.
Who?
But they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Did she really bring him the dog?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true. So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
Don't stir up drama now.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
That's nice to hear.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
Ooh. What if the war against Celestia begins? What would you do?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
There it is, boys. We know that both Neverlet and Raiden are going to be fighting when the time comes. Still no proper confirmation with Nahida, Zhongli, or Venti, but they are sure to be involved as well.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
Nah. And that's some foreshadowing for sure. That is some ominous foreshadowing indeed. Yeah, that was really great. Ooh. Wait, what? Nothing's changing. Hello? Oh! Hey! That's cool. Wait. I'm not sure what lighting angle means, but... Wait. Okay. Color. Is that it? Hello? It's not moving? What about the color? Ooh. Okay. I guess it's just for funsies. But the angle doesn't change anymore. Weird. Weird. Alright then, what do we have here from Hazo? Oh dear, my apologies. I have received word from the Commission. There's a new case that requires my immediate attention. As for the K9 case you were concerned about, I've already got the evidence. But Yoriki Owada kept warning me to not to reveal anything to unrelated persons, so... Sorry, but my lips are sealed. Oh, but there's a but. It's really unfortunate, but I accidentally misplaced something again. You know, the details concerning the new admissions to that Puppin Union. I believe it's nearby, so could you help me look for it? If you find it, please double check it to see if it's indeed the evidence, and then find the time to return it to me. Thank you very much. Let's see. Pets admitted for care today. Weasel Thief number 11. Weasel Thief number 12. Unagi number 8. General Crab number 3. Bucket Danuki number 5. Unagi. Last month all pets were successfully rescued and most were removed to Rito. Some special cases were sent overseas via dedicated channels. Even overseas. That's a lot. Just judging from them sending animals overseas, that definitely means that the Yashiro Commission was involved. So, that was a nice little event. It surprisingly had some foreshadowing for the future when it comes to Raiden Shogun and her people. And we also got some banger of a song. I actually really enjoyed that. I've seen people comparing it to Robin's songs, which I haven't heard fully. I've heard only one song that she sings during the ultimate. But hey, that was still a banger. I don't care what anyone says. It was incredible. So, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.